The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the PennState Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. Taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. They'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Finds his man. It's Crowder. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the first down marker.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. From this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Vols, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They go with a direct snap. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the tailback's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, just throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Ball handed off. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Durham. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is no good. Wow. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number one. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Direct snap to the back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As they fight back here in this playoff game.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Running through the tackle. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Vols will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Design quarterback run.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Receivers are bunched together. They'll try the right side on the toss. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Durham. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT puts them up 13 now.
That makes the score Tennessee 20, Penn State 7.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job on the kick return at that time. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead? I guess a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Fire to the right side, complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launches it deep down the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, everything was going so well for these guys on this drive, and all of a sudden it feels like they've hit a big wall here. Big-time sack there on 2nd down, and now bring up 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of play call this coordinator comes up with.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Tennessee. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. State offense comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. They'll try to use his legs here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Penn State. There was no catching him that time.
love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Powers through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Leaning on the run game here late. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The balls come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Second down play coming up. We'll give it to the running back. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. A direct snap. He's got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking free at the 35. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. He's got it in the open. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? The tight end has got it. And they'll make it into the end zone for 2, cutting the lead to 15.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been...